Alright, so this one here, this one isn't that hard. Granted, I have max, but you're gonna want to start out with electric tower and pyro tower to get overload damage, and then once you can, recovery MK, which should go about right here. Start this off. Another portal will open over there, and it's just tower defense game. It's very good. Unlike my PC. Granted, this is lower. Like towers can just kind of one shot, but even at higher levels, you're just gonna want to have your towers upgraded. Max level if possible. And overload is specifically good because it'll knock them back. But also, electro towers are very fast. So they'll deal a bit of damage. And the reason for constructing that there is because there'll be one portal over there and the one over there. And you can mostly have them around this area. Which is very good because AoE towers. Typically take elemental mastery over the fearless challenges, or even the fickle challenges. Usually they're not worth it. So you can just play it over and over again and not need to care about these. So, elemental mastery. We also are going to dismantle this. We're not going to need it there. Need one up here. And one over here. Insufficient. Okay, well, we'll start the wave. For over here, we're gonna try and keep it out by ourselves, or at least attempt to keep them away. So our towers can deal with the ones coming from the other portal. So you can do this by any means possible. Usually charge attacks with either the Traveler or character like Xiao, or E-abilities like Venti's are good. So you can just keep them there while your towers over here get you enough points that you can build. Electro and Pyro towers are actually some of the better ones. And you're only gonna need one Cryo tower, which will be built here. It'll be able to shoot over here and here. And then it'll get effects. And this is maxed water tower level for at least right now, which it'll shoot the bubbles and trap them in them. You can use your characters to affect them with elements so that you get that nice damage. The reason we're placing more Pyro towers is because of their damage, but also Electro towers for overload, as these don't deal as much damage, but together they'll freeze. And also bombs. Bombs exist, so yeah, yay bombs. They may not do a whole lot, especially against especially against pyros, but they're decently good. Also, with this strategy, you won't even need to recover. It may not be good, but cryo one is still the best out of that. And you're only gonna ever have some over here after you've filled out over here. It's not gonna be that useful to place them over there. So, and then I'm gonna place another Electro. Oh, we can't. So I actually have 3 of these. 3 Pyros in the back due to their long range, and Electros over here so they can kind of stun them there. And then they're just gonna annihilate them over here. The main reason this is working is because both of the portals lead to this water right here. And then they go this way. And the water is just blocking them in their path, along with all of our other towers. That's why you gotta put them right here. Which is why you don't really want to fight the one with 2 fronts. So you're not having to split your team. You can just shove them all right here. They'll do whatever to kill them. And placing down these recoveries will get you a lot of these points. And then the ammo ones will be placed back here. Specifically in 2 places. One should go here, and the second optional is right here. But you should just be able to place it right here with an Electro, a Pyro, and a Cryo. Stage interactions, no clue what this does, so I'm not even gonna choose it. Fickle, never worth it. And then mechanicus cost isn't the problem with this, so you'll just have a crap ton of points. This is wave 4. It might look difficult, but it isn't gonna be that difficult. Those guys are just gonna die, and then these guys over here, it doesn't even matter. They're gonna die so fast. That's the real buff of having leveled up towers. They're just gonna deal more damage, and especially with the elemental ones. Well, specifically elemental reactions, not just, they're all elements. But specifically with the elemental reactions, they're gonna deal a lot more. And just got the max. There's also, this tower, Mechanicus Longbow. It is Geo, and they do have homing, which is going to be great. Specifically for this one map right here, you're going to be able to line these edges in the middle with them, and they'll be able to take out all the ones here, and you'll just have your group right here annihilating the ones coming out from here. So it'll be very good. The only problem is that some might funnel right here, but range isn't a problem, as they have 50 meters. So placing them around the center of your map will be very useful. Especially on here too. This one has 2 that come out. So they'll either come from down here, or they'll come from right here and go straight. And you'll be able to place those towers like right here, so they'll be able to fire down here, and you can keep a bulk of your towers up on the top, but you could also split them down on the bottom. So that's just a few tips that I have for you guys. If you're still stuck on this one here, try gathering them in the back corner here. So split the map right here, build your towers back here, and then if you want, you can temporarily or permanently build some towers right up here at the start, as they're both gonna funnel right there.